Alright, we are back with another Dokkan Battle video today, and I am home for the holidays. I am home for Christmas now. I will be at my normal setup that I recorded at previously, my downstairs, I guess, my actual PC. I should be able to do that recording setup for videos during this break, but I did want to release this real quick, so I'm in my bedroom again. I wanted to get this video out real quick because I think we can predict when the Part 2 LR banner is going to come out, based on a server maintenance announcement as well as previous releases. So I will be able to give you guys a date and a date and somewhat of a time, because the times have kind of varied between some of the releases, but I do think this one will probably be a consistent time with the last couple releases. But yeah, let's just get into when I think it will happen and what is happening all right now. So here we have the server maintenance announcement. It is only on the JP side of Dokkan. They didn't announce this on global just yet, but as you can see, it is going to end at December 15th at 3 a.m. Now, a big thing about that day is I do think that is when we can get the reveal for what the LR is and the LR's animations, which also you can't really see on here. I can't scroll, well, I want to go back to that. I can't scroll to the side here and show you, but I am on Dokkan Info, so shout out to them for being able to give me this information with us. So shout out Dokkan Info, but yeah, the December 15th at 3 a.m. is when I believe the animations are going to come out, because that's when the maintenance will end. I think they'll tweet out the animations and the character afterwards, so then that will be when we get to see who the character is, whether it's Beast, Trunks, Cell, like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, whatever the guesses may be. That is when we will see it, is December 15th at 3 a.m. So that is when we'll see what the Part 2 LR is, and because of previous releases, like I said, we should be able to predict when the banner itself will come out. So I have the 16 animations and release here. As you can see, 3 a.m., just like when this server maintenance is going to end. 3 a.m., and then we can scroll ahead to the next banner. When everything was announced for the banner, it was released at 2 a.m. on 2 days later. So we have the 28th, and it was announced on the 26th. So with this, we can assume that the banner itself will come out on December 17th at 2 or 3 a.m. And if there's more convincing that you would need, let me just scroll down here a little bit and find the next one. Here we are, we have the Goma details were released. Let's go to just the first one, I guess. We have 3 a.m. at November 11th. Once again, another 3 a.m. time slot. And then the banner, this one was a little different, but still 2 days later, November 13th, this one just came out at 10 p.m. I'm not exactly sure why that one came out at 10 p.m., so that one is our little bit of our like outlier, but it was still 2 days after the 3 a.m. release, so there is another one. I'll go back and find a couple more just to more convincingly show you what time or date it will be. Alright, so I skipped the Super Saiyan 4 Kid Goku because he was a special one. They had him announced with a live stream, so he was announced a little earlier than when he actually came out. But we have the other Part 2 LR of the last of the celebration before Goma, I guess, was October 14th. This one was at 4 a.m. actually, but still October 14th, and then you scroll up to when their banner was October 16th at 3 a.m., which even then, let me scroll down even, and I could find TUR Baby is on that same timeline. So we look here, TUR Baby, 4 a.m. on the 28th, so we're going to assume September 30th at 3 or 4 a.m. is when that banner is released. September 30th, 3 a.m. So I will believe that the banner for this being December 15th at 3 a.m. is when they will be revealed, and we should expect a banner at December 17th at 3 a.m. So it will be like on December 17th, whether it's at 3 a.m. or they decide to do another 8 p.m. release or a 10 p.m. release, whatever it may be, because I believe Goma was at 8 p.m. if I remember correctly. They do either one of those two time slots, but it will be on December 17th is the date that we are looking at for the Part 2 LR release. And like I said, the 15th at 3 a.m. is when we will find out what it will be. Now, obviously, this is all speculation. This is based on what these other things are. Obviously, they could switch it up. They could do other things. But this is my personal predictions based on the last couple releases I do think that this is when everything will happen, and I like being able to, because I know some people get curious of when they want to know when these banners are coming out, if they're able to save or whatever they want to do. So I wanted to make this video to try and inform people and to say when these banners will release, and just kind of give a little short and sweet video of saying what my guess is what it is, or when it is. But based on these previous banners and everything they've done so far, I do believe that December 17th at 3 a.m. or 8 p.m., whenever they decide to do it, but December 17th is the date for when the Part 2 LR will come out, and December 15th at 3 a.m. at the end of this maintenance is when the Part 2 LR will be revealed. Global should announce this maintenance pretty soon. It's only the 12th right now, so I don't know when they will announce it exactly, but that should be announced pretty soon, and that will just confirm that Global's doing the same thing. Obviously, they've been synced for a while now. We know that they're going to pretty much do the same thing every time. But yeah, this is my guess for when I think the Part 2 LR is going to release. And obviously, I made a video the other day on my guesses on what the banner is going to be. My guesses are still locked of some form of a Future Trunks or a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, or maybe even like a Beast Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or even a Cell. Those are all my guesses. I made the video explaining more on each of them yesterday and why they would fit. But those are kind of the 4 guesses we're going with right now: Trunks, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Beast or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and maybe Cell. These are all the guesses, but Dokkan has been kind of weird with their hints. They have been, with the 16 hint, it wasn't exactly spot on with what they were saying. It was kind of a little left field, at least to me. We all thought it was Hellzone Grenade, but that was the only one that was really not obvious. The baby hint was pretty obvious to me, at least, with the red eyes and how all of them together. So I do think that it is possible that it could not be the obvious answer of just Trunks, because that's what everyone's assuming, because it fits with the AGL EZA for the Future Trunks and Gohan, and it fits the Celebration, obviously, and we've already had a Trunks EZA. So I do think Trunks is probably the obvious one, so I think it could be him, but we are aware that they could throw us a wrench like a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from Daima. I think that would be a complete left field and a wrench in the plans, because everyone's assuming that's Anniversary or New Year's, but they could very obviously do that and very easily just throw us all off and do something like that. But like I said, December 15th, 3 a.m. for the animations and character reveal. December 17th, either at 4 a.m. or 8 p.m. or something like that, for the banner itself. All right, yeah, that's all the news I got for you today. Like I said, I'll be at my other setup with all the like colorful lights and stuff in the background, all my figures. I like my basement setup way more, but I did want to get this video out real quick today to be able to inform as much as I could on what's going to happen. And I wanted to try and answer that question before people even start asking it, because I have noticed with these banners that these are when everything come out. I've been trying to plan videos with them, so I did already notice this, and I wanted to just put my knowledge out there, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, I think I love you. Make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.